Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Phantasy Star 4, End of the Millennium, on the Sega Genesis Classics library. So let's fire it up. Alrighty, in our previous episode, we explored around on the Land Rover, and we first came to the town of Monson, helped them out with their earthquake problem, and then we came down to the city of Termi. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it's close to the Italian city of Terni, so that's just how it rolls off the tongue. Let's see. I think we got all the stuff we need from here. All right, let's just go ahead and walk a little bit to the south and west. And here is the Ladea Tower, which, according to legend, was built by the powerful spellcaster who came to the town of... Oh, crap, I don't remember where to go. Well, we'll just wander around. Okay, I don't think anything's up this way. Anyway, so, yeah. And taught the... excuse me. And taught the armorer how to infuse his feelings into armor. And that was passed down generation over generation. So anyway, and then of course the Ladea Tower apparently was built by this same wizard, and it only makes sense that it was Lutz, aka Noah, aka Rune. Spoilers. Okay, I think we just walked in a circle. Ooh, a chest. And so it's pretty apparent that this was built by Lutz. When or why or even how, we don't really know. But we can deduce from dialogue in the game that it's currently being utilized excuse me, by Rune to house a particular item. Now, let's see, where am I going? Let's go this way. This is kind of a big dungeon. I think this is the biggest dungeon so far that we've been in by a pretty considerable margin. But anyway, we don't know yet that it's the Psycho Wand, right? But that's that's what's in here, and that's what Rune has come to get. And the and Grandfather Doran apparently had the key to opening the gates to the Ladea Tower. All right, we got some new skills. Very good. Oh, I don't remember these things. They only have 3 health. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, anyway. So, we're on our way up the Ladea Tower, and we're hopefully going to find Rune in here, which we will. But interestingly, that we are finding enemies that we've met in Zio's fortress. So we have the Rippers and the Shadow Warriors, whatever. But we also have these others, Fly Screamers. We have the Centaurs. So new enemies. So just kind of as a, you know. Oh, nice, a Stardew. The question is, oh, so are these supposed to be part of Zio's army? All of them? Like the Shadow Sabers and the Rippers, like right here, they're obviously part of Zio's army, and it would make sense that they would want to come here and get the Psycho Wand if they knew about it, right? It's like, so Zio's army is here, but why are they here? Did they find out about the Psycho Wand? Do they know that the Psycho Wand can nullify Zio's barrier? That's basically the only way that anybody can defeat Zio? If so, how did they find out such information? Let's see. I need to go across, I think, because we've already been up around that north end, and that just took us in a circle. All right, we kind of need to pay attention to health here. Oh, especially if they do that. Ugh. Man. I still have the wood cane. Just can't get rid of it. Free heals are hard to. An item that gives free heals is hard to say no to. Is hard to get rid of. Anyway, so yeah, are these centaurs and the other enemies that we encounter? I'm guessing they are part of Zio's army, and that they are trying to get the Psycho Wand right, so that their Master Zio can't be. Let's see, what do we have? We have antidotes, cure paralysis, trimate, monomate. We have a lot of monomates, so we'll go ahead and we'll use one on Grizz. Anyway. And so, yeah, how did they find out about it? We don't know. But this is likely the army that several, townsfolk have referenced as far as the army that rushed from the west to the east. Folks in, let's see, would it be Zima? I think there was someone in Nalia that referred to it as well. Anyway, there have been a few townsfolk here and there that, oh, hello! Rune! So you were here after all. So Rune, he only made it to the 3rd floor by the time we caught up with him. Hey, you've come, Chaz. Amazing that you got all the way up here with those short legs of yours. Oh, it doesn't matter the circumstances. Rune does not shy away from any opportunity to make fun of Chaz's height. But he doesn't know, right? He doesn't know. I implore you, give us your assistance. That's got to be a line that they made fun of. Why? What happened? He didn't say anything about Alice. He didn't say anything. He just knows. But she's not with us, so obviously something's wrong. Well, the fact is, I didn't say anything once again. Get out of my head! Get out of my head, Charles! Alright, anyway. But let's not be hasty. As soon as we get the Psycho Wand. What? Psycho what? Yep, I came here to get it. The Psycho Wand is the only weapon that can break through Zio's magic barrier. Rune? It's supposedly sealed. Wait a minute, supposedly? Isn't it the item that you entrusted Grandfather Doran to? It shouldn't be just supposedly sealed in the uppermost level. You should know where it is. Or maybe he just told Grandfather Doran, hey, take this to the tower, hide it somewhere, and then lock the doors, and then when I come back for it, I'll come get you. And Grandfather Doran never told him. And said, well, Rune, it's been so long, I don't remember where I put it. It's probably on the top floor because it's the hardest place to get to. But you know what? I don't know. Just wander around the tower and you'll find it. Maybe that's why he said supposedly. Or it could just be bad translation. Who knows? Alright. Will you accompany me? Well, of course! Once you find the Psycho Wand, I will be more than happy to lend a helping hand. Aha, I get it. Alright, so we want to reorganize. Actually, we want to equip Rune with 2 Psi Shields because it's pointless giving him a cane because his technique points, yeah, He's not going to run out. Okay, so he's level 20, so his levels did scale as we were leveling up, because he left us with level 17. Okay, that's cool. So what what does he look like? All right. You've got Gifoy and Giwat. Arrows, I don't remember what that does. Seals, don't remember what that does either. Hewn and Flaily. I probably never cast those spells. If as much as I played this game, yeah, they're probably spells I never used. Arrows, seals, yeah, don't know. Hewn, Flaily, okay. Is that it? I thought you'd have more. Nothing new? Alright, let's reorder everybody, because your defensive power... Let's see, Grizz, your defensive power is 87. Rune, yours is 105. And your health is pretty good. So... Let's reorder Demi first, because she's an android and self-heals. And then Rune. And then Grizz, then Chaz, then Rika. There we go. Alright, let's get ourselves the Psycho Wand. Let's see, let's just go ahead and use Watt, probably, yeah. That's probably a safe bet. Haha, D-Band won't do you any good against magic. Okay, let's see, go over here. Oh, hello. Let's see, everyone's HP is good. Okay. Alrighty. So, let me think. Any other commentary so far that I have about this place, the tower? I don't think so. Talked about Zio's army, it being here, and the fact that Lutz, aka Rune, probably... Or, I don't know if it was Rune or one of the previous generations of Lutz. Let's see, do we want to go up there? There's nothing over here. We gotta make sure we don't miss anywhere. We'll just attack. Since it only has 3 health. Alright, what do we got? Escapipe, okay. 3 centaurs. Okay. Let's cast a Hewn. These guys can hit hard when they crit. Yeah, like that. Ouch. Man, yeah. Get him. Alright, very good. Alright, Grizz up a level, very good. Alright, Rika, Garez on Jazz. Let's throw a res on Grizz. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, this is the 4th floor, yeah? A haunt. Don't want to waste any techniques or skills on these guys. I think I read a... Oh, I don't want to deal with 2 of them. Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't think that they... Yeah, I don't think that they do, a lot of damage or anything. It's just, I don't know. Alright, very good. Alright. Oh, hello. Okay. I thought there was... Never mind. Yeah, I guess I thought there was a place to go around. So, let's see. Nothing up there. Okay, so we just have to go left here. Evil Eye. What does that do? That puts us asleep, right? Let's see. Is that... Yeah, that's not the thing. Frayed Mantle. Rune. What does this do? Gives us increased defense and increased mental power. Well, thank you. I'm glad that was just lying around in the middle of the floor. Let's see. Oh, this one goes down. Okay. Let's explore down here. See if there's any chests. There probably are. I don't remember if in our last episode or the episode before that, where we were in Zio's fort, if one of the Shadow Sabers dropped a Shadow Blade. Yeah, it's just a Shadow Blade. Let's see. Do we want to do an air slash? That doesn't matter. One AOE skill is enough, honestly. Nice hits, guys. Foy. But the Shadow Blade, even though it's a drop and you can't buy it, it's not a very good weapon. I think it's barely better than a ceramic sword, but it also decreases your defense as well, or agility, or both. It's a bad weapon to equip, and it's like sells for 1 meseta or something. It's got crappy resale value. So if the Shadow Saber ever drops the Shadow Blade, I just drop it because it's garbage. Okay. I think those were our last chests to get. Okay, there's nothing, Cannot escape. Nothing up here, right? Yeah, okay. And stairs. Alright, let's make sure we're all healed up. Let's have Chaz cast Res on Rika and on... Actually, let's use a Monomate on Grizz. There we go. That's good, yeah? So this is a Psycho Wand. We can now break the barrier. Except... Ha ha ha, this is it. I don't know how this creature would sound, honestly. What? Upon the decree of Zio, I am taking the Psycho Wand. So, yeah, it kind of verifies that these enemies that we've been fighting are Zio's minions. You're Zio's underling? What a brain. I love that line. Stop ordering me around all the time. This is just silly. Oh, this is funny. It's like, yeah, hello, monster. We need the white psycho wand. Stop fighting, boys. I mean, it could have just taken it and flown away. Well, maybe we could have cast spells at it and stuff, but anyway, it's not the point. Do we need barrier? I don't remember what this thing can do. Let's cast seals just because I don't remember what it does. What, just something totally useless. Earth, I don't think we can stun this bad boy. Let's cast Githu, because I think that's the most powerful thing we have right now. Definitely need D-Band. 162, very good. Okay, that did nothing. Just as I thought it would. I think it silences the enemy, right? I don't know. Alright, well, let's go ahead and cast Recover, because that kind of hurt. Let's cast Giwat. Githu. Stainer. Dang, that did 272 recovery. That's pretty good. Fire breath. Okay, yeah. So that'll help against the, or excuse me, the barrier will help against the fire breath, since that's considered a elemental or a magical attack. Ooh, we get to use Phantasy the one time. All right, Giwat. Not to be confused with Gyat. Let's see, double slash. Yeah. Oh, man. When you use that ability Phantasy with headphones on, it's a little mind-jarring. Okay. That hurt. Let's just use Monomate, yeah. That should be okay, yeah? Oh. Maybe a Diamate this time, yeah? Okay, pretty easy fight as we can see. I thought that it had an AoE like Zan or something. I don't know. High crit chance, as we can see. And we're having Demi be the healer because she has the weakest attack out of everybody. Oh, nice. Alrighty, that was pretty simple and easy. Chaz level up, yay! Rika level up, yay! Psycho Wand. Now this is a fantastic item. It has the uses. Anyway, we'll see just how awesome this is. So long as we have the Psycho Wand, there's no need to fear Zio. Well, he's still a really powerful sorcerer. Is something wrong? Rika, you too. Rune? What's going on, you two? Chaz, we've got to return to Krupp right away. What? Get a move on it. We're leaving. So somehow, Rika and Chaz, or Rika and Rune, were able to sense the increased, I guess, intensity, or I don't know. They were able to sense either something about the black wave within Alyss, or the fact that Alyssa's life force is fading. Now, Rune, it would make more sense that he could sense that, him being Lutz and everything. and he's, like connected to all the things, all the energies and stuff. But Rika, I'm not sure. There's a lot of unknown things about Rika, about things that she knows, if that makes sense, that are like, huh, how does she know that? How does she figure that out? Anyway, Alyssa's condition has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. Yeah, she's fading. That's good. Rune, can't you do anything? The Black Wave is not a product of Zeo alone. Nope, it is not. Contains an even more evil power, which I can't cure. Don't worry, Chaz. Don't worry. Please help Chaz, Rune. Leave it to me. I'll handle everything. You've become an honorable adult. Okay, I know she's on her deathbed, but he's still 16 years old. I mean, I guess she does have a point. He has taken on the responsibilities of an adult. I mean, he's chalk deep, or not chalk deep. He's hip deep in this adventure now, so I think that's a fair assessment. Before I knew it, from now on, you have to carve out your own destiny by yourself. Thank you, Chaz. And one of the saddest moments in, still to this day, in all of my RPG experiences, the death of Alyssa. And I think this hit harder, way harder than Nay's death, because Nay's death was still in Phantasy Star 2, right? That was the first time many video game players, RPG players in particular, encountered a main character's death, and it was shocking. But Alyssa, you were able to connect with her a lot more because you were able to see into her personality more, how she was, loved by her neighbors. She was admired and respected by her peers and everybody, and so you felt much more of a connection to Alyssa. I think maybe not, but I did. And so when when this scene first played out, uh, I think I just sat there with the controller down, like, wait a minute, Alyssa can't die. She can't die. She's our slasher wielder. She's our hunter. She's our mentor. And yeah, it was just another hit you right in the feels moment. It's like, yeah, I'm not crying, you're crying. So, a very, very emotional cutscene. And nope. I don't think anybody could sleep. What am I doing? Good question. Chaz? In a far-off country, before Alyssa picked me up, I did some pretty bad things. So for context, I think I've made a lot of commentary on this. So I guess full story. Chaz lost his parents at a young age. I think he was in an orphanage for a while. But then he he created a gang. He recruited all these kids. He created and was the leader of a gang. And they're basically, little thieves. And I can't remember if the town was named where he was wreaking havoc with his little gang of, adolescents. But they were very proficient at what they did. And I think the way that the compendium puts it is that the adults basically couldn't handle them. The local law enforcement couldn't handle these kids. So of course that's when they hired Alice Brangwyn to help out, and she, of course, was the one who caught Chaz. And instead of throwing him in prison or letting the local authorities have their way with him, she obviously cut a deal with Chaz saying, all right, you're not going to go to jail, but you will straighten up, you'll do things my way, and I'll teach you everything I know. So, that's kind of the backstory. When I joined forces with Alice, I was at last able to earn some money and live a pretty comfortable life. Everything seemed to be going fine. But now, Alice is gone. And that's kind of important too, right? Chaz doesn't know what he's in for. He doesn't know that he is taking part in this grand adventure that is the ultimate battle between good and evil. All that he right now sees is the lens of a hunter and the job and the compensation. He doesn't see it like Rune can see it right now. Of course I want to avenge your death, but what am I to do? Should I fight? If so, what for? Yeah, so like what's my cause now? Alice was my cause. Alice was my world. What do I do? Money, huh? Do you really think that Alice was just fighting for money? That's a good question. Huh? What? Is fighting the only thing you learned from Alice? You better think it over. Interesting in Phantasy Star 4 how the that symbol around Rune's cloak. I'm not sure if it's considered the Esper symbol, but it's the same symbol that Nay first sported in her. I think it's by her eye. I can't remember. Anyway, here comes Rika to come comfort us, or to give us some company. It was a really good thing that I was able to get out of the bioplant. I've learned so much from Seed. Oceans, mountains, towns, and people. There's a big difference between knowledge attained studying and actual real-life experiences. Yeah! The smell of the ocean, the blue of the mountain, the bustling of town, and the warmth of people. And as everybody contemplates the events that just recently happened, I'm going to return to the academy. I think it's best to why? Like, what are they gonna do? I'm counting on you, Han, to never join, to just stay out of our party. To just go back to studying. I mean, okay, he's not a bad guy. It's just he's not a valuable party member. He really isn't. I think of all the people that join our party, Han is like the lowest on the list. The children are waiting for me. Okay. Alright, what do we have to say when we talk? I'm just curious. As long as we have the cycle on, we needn't be afraid of Zito's power. Let's go to Nervous in the basement of Zito's forest. Alright. Oh, alrighty. So, oops, we have to be. There we go. Oh, we'll just cast Ryuka to Kitari. Alrighty, let's stay at the inn. And then we'll park ourselves right outside of Zio's fortress and save and call the episode. So yeah, that cutscene of Alyssa's death, it's still, even after all these years, it's still just very emotional, and it just hits you right in the gut. Doesn't matter. Does not matter how many years have passed. Okay, so on our next episode, we're going to get Zio. We're gonna get him, and we're gonna shut down Nervous, and then see where our adventure takes us from there. So until our next episode, so long for now.